In today's episode, me and my buddy Rick find a barn find. This car has been stored in this garage for years, hasn't moved, but that changes in this episode. And we bring it home, and not only that, we fully restore it and get it back on the road. So let's go find this barn find. All right, well, me and Rick just picked up a new trailer here. We're gonna bring it back to the house so we can start finally bringing some of our cars to the house. So me and Rick, we're gonna go pick up his truck, and then we're gonna start slowly bringing all the vehicles here. It's gonna be a packed driveway. All right, well, we actually just got a call that a car we were looking at on Facebook Marketplace did just come available, and don't mind me, I was dumb and I didn't back down the driveway, so we're gonna have to reverse out of the driveway just like this. But there is a barn find car that I always wanted to get, just never really had the right deal, but me and Rick just found the perfect deal, so we're gonna go pick it up. All right, well, it's the next morning, and me and Rick actually decided to go today. It got a little late on us last night. Rick is already actually in the truck. Of course, I forgot my wallet, so we couldn't head out real quick. Obviously, we have the daily sitting out here, and we finally brought the enclosed trailer over. We're gonna have to pave this or something, or throw some gravel down because we don't want to wreck our grass here, and I do want to eventually make this into a driveway space so we can store cars and other stuff there. But like I said, I don't know if we're staying here. Rick is also waiting for us. Sorry, Rick. All right, we're gonna head out and see where this guy lives. I did hear that he doesn't live too far from us, but at the same time, it's still a 35-minute drive. So let's head on out and go see what his car collection is working like. Now, Rick was the one that found this deal, and Rick did tell us that this guy has a crazy car collection. So we're going to go there and see just exactly how crazy this guy's car collection really is. All right, well, and apparently we just keep traveling down this road for about another 25 minutes and we'll be there. This is a cool little house. Paved driveway too. Dude, this guy really is living the dream. All right, let's roll up, Rick. I'm hoping that this is his house and you're correct. This guy has the dream shop, bro. 2 doors, a little side shed. All right, well, garage doors are open. New cool cars in here. Let's go knock on the door and see what he has to say. Oh, there he is. Hey, are you the guy selling the cars out there? Oh, you are? Perfect. All right, well, are they in the shed, I take it? All right, they are. I'll meet you over there. Guys, this might have been a stupid thing. I thought we had the trailer hooked up, and then we drove away, and I completely forgot that this car doesn't run. We literally forgot the trailer. So we're literally going to have to drive back to the house and get the trailer. But I guess we can look at the car first. So he said he'd meet us over there at the shed. And then we'll be able to look at it. All right. So let's see what they look like. He says they're in here. What the? Dude, you didn't tell us they had this thing. Dude, I literally have like the same Mustang, same color at home. These are like 1 of 10, bro. I can't believe you own one as well. Yeah, dude, I literally own exactly the same one at home. Mine is the same blue. So, dude, I have one and you have one. So we literally have like, there's only 8 other ones in the world, man. But that's not what we're here for, dude. What? You have 2 of these things? All right, so I get to pick which one, I guess. This one is already slammed and kind of squatted in the rear. This thing must be for drag or something. And then he has this one, bone stock. This one's kind of lifted in a way, I think. I don't know. This one's just so much lower than this one, but this guy literally has 2, man. All right, so we might have to talk about numbers. I don't know. Where's Rick when you need him? Rick had to go use the bathroom, so out here right now. I'm gonna have to talk about it. Okay, so obviously they are very rusty and dusty. They've been sitting in this guy's barn for clearly a long time by the looks of them, but I really do like this one just because this one has 230 miles on it. Okay, so this one is a Canadian car. This one has kilometers on it. This one only has 102,000 kilometers on it. Okay, so if you convert that, that's probably to about like...
Come on, think.
I don't know what that is, but I feel like this one, I gotta check the rust. Okay, so the wheel wells look good here. Looks like there's not too much wrong there. So that's why I'm kind of leaning towards the Canadian car, because clearly the guy never touched it. He just drove it, parked it, never modified it, and I like that. So let's talk numbers. Hey man, so numbers on the car. One's Canadian, one's not Canadian. So we're gonna have to talk. Yeah, so I'll give you a little bit of the history of the car and what they're about. So obviously we have the Canadian one, as you guys see that one. It is bone stock. The guy never modified it at all. Bone stock, as you can see, it just kind of, he parked it, never left it, and then I bought it from the guy. So that's what that one's doing there. It's just going to be sitting there. And the other one was used, as you can see, for a drag car. Clearly it has the drag wheels on the back. So that one definitely was more beat up. The engine is still healthy, but it's definitely a little bit more beat up than the other one. But it's still in great shape. So if you do end up with that one, it's still a great car. But it'd be cool to own a Canadian car. I know it's automatic, so that kind of sucks. But what's your price? $7,500. Would you take 7? Honestly, I don't think I'd take 7. 7's a little too low. Would you take 72? Yeah, I guess I could take 72. If you pick it up and take it out, drag it out, I don't have to help you. It's all yours. 72. All right, well, I'll do 72. That's a deal. Now, I was not thinking in the morning and drove out without my trailer, so I am going to have to run home. Dude, Rick, where were you this whole time? I literally already made the deal and bought the car. Why did you leave me? Dude, this guy's rich, bro. Like, I've never been in a house with, like, 4-ply before. Every time I use the toilet, it's always 2-ply. This guy literally had 4-ply toilet paper. I literally had to just enjoy my time. And he had a TV in the bathroom, bro. Like, I got lost. Dude, Rick. Guy knows you spent that much time in his bathroom. He either thinks you blew it up or you're robbing the guy, probably. Dude, I wish I robbed the guy. The guy's rich. Whatever, Rick. Get in the truck. We gotta go home and get the trailer. I can't believe you didn't tell me I didn't have it hooked up. Nothing worse than driving here to do a deal and forgetting the trailer. I don't know how we forgot the trailer. Alright, Rick. Well, let's make sure we hook up the trailer this time. Alright, well, we got the trailer all hooked up. Don't worry, guys. I know I was the one that backed out of the driveway and didn't realize we didn't have the trailer hooked up, but nobody needs to tell Rick that. Know that I was picking up a car, so I kind of rushed here, but let's pull the trailer up. Alright, Rick's getting the doors open right now. Alright, well, man, the owner didn't move his car. He said he was going to move it for us. Alright, well, we got some bad news. The owner isn't home. He said we could just pick it up, but he's not home. So we're going to call him again and ask him how he wants us to get these cars out. Maybe through the side door? I'm not too sure. Hey, yeah, we got a slight problem. You didn't move your Mustang. Oh, the keys are in it? We can move it? Alright, perfect. Thank you, man. Rick, you want to move the car for us? Put it out now for us. We don't own this thing. You don't have the money to afford it. So, Rick, you probably don't really need to move it that far, but alright, well, looks like Rick's taking it for a little bit of a joyride over there. Rick might be enjoying himself a little bit too much. Dude, that's awesome, man. I love that thing. Dude, why have you never let me drive yours before? Dude, exactly for that exact reason. I don't trust you. We might be able to boost it, honestly. It hasn't started up in probably like 20 years, but like, I mean, those old things would start up no matter what. All right, well, we're going to undo these ramps, and then Rick's going to guide us on here. I'm going to try and start it. All right, well, we let it charge up for a little bit. Let's see if she starts up. Oh, she starts up like a champ. All right, well, this is the car's first drive in about 20 years. All right. Fire her down. All right, Rick, you strap down that side. I'll strap down this side. Head home real quick before this guy calls us back and tries to buy back from us. So let's head home. And oh, man, does this thing look good going down the road. I cannot wait till she's done and looking way better. So 35-minute drive home, and then we'll unload her. We made it back home. Now the fun part of reversing the trailer all the way back down our driveway, because we don't have a roundabout driveway yet. One of these days I'll buy a house that has easy access to drop off our cars, or a shop like that. Might just have the proper neutral. Dude, Rick, we just got her in there. She stalled out as soon as we dumped her in there. Let's open up this garage. All right, well, we officially have both the cars back home. Oh, looks like our buddy Alan's here. What's up, Alan? Good to see you, man. Dude, look at my new car I just got. Dude, I got it for a killer deal. Now that we have both cars here, me and Rick have some big plans for this thing. Turning this into a drag missile. So, at least we got to explore this guy's house, find a barn find. And he had many other barn finds. We might have to go back and buy the other one, too. We didn't even ask him the price on that one, Rick. What were we thinking? We should have scored a deal. Maybe if you weren't in the bathroom pooping. So it's the next day, or you could say night, because it is getting late on us. But me and Rick spent hours and hours trying to get this thing running. We were able to get it started up when we went to pick it up, but it wasn't running well. Now it is. So we did a fresh oil change, spark plugs, carburetors, everything like that. So it is running, completely running on its own, and it won't shut off or die on us. So we're going to take it to my buddy's shop, and he said he's going to paint it and get all the body work done for us, which works out well for both of us because he makes a little bit of money. I don't have to deal with it. All right, well, they said just back it in the shop doors here, be trailer here, and we'll leave her here. It'll probably take at least a week probably to get her done. So next time I see her, I'll be getting dropped off by Rick, and then I'll be able to drive her home. All right, guys, well, behind me is the car. Man, this thing looks sweet. The paint job turned out so good, and obviously we had to turn it into a full drag setup. So we could put a little bit of a lift in the back, squatted her in the front, and threw on these big boy tires. Man, she is looking good. So instead of just going home and putting her in the garage, I think the best thing to do is the only thing we can really do, and that's take her to a drag strip right off the bat. Alright, well, we made it to the drag strip. This will actually be my first time actually driving a car down the drag strip. So I'm excited. We already did pay for the pass, so we don't actually have to buy a ticket. We have the season pass. I bought it online, so we're just going to roll up. It does look like nobody is here, but that's okay. But that doesn't mean we can't just run it anyways, just to have some fun. Okay, she actually does rip pretty good. She ain't turboed or anything, but she does rip, and man, she does look good going down the drag strip. She does max out at like 115. All right, we'll run her one more lap. Why not? All right. Dude, she does rip though, and man, does she look so good going down the drag strip. That orange, the boys killed it. She's ripping. Okay, yeah, 115, full throttle it. There we go. Man, this thing is an absolute beast. Imagine we threw turbo on this thing, just how much this thing would dominate down the road. It sucked that the boys didn't show up. They were supposed to, but I guess they didn't decide to show up. But this thing is an absolute ripper, and it looks so cool. Man, I like this setup. Like, just looking at it, it just looks cool. This is pretty cool. But that's gonna be it for this episode, guys. Hopefully you guys did like this video. Like I've said, I'm gonna continue to grind and make better content for you guys. Thank you guys so much for the support on the channel. We are growing so fast. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.